Well, hello everybody. I'm climbing out of Chesterfield on a slightly overcast April morning. I've got an errand to do this morning, so I thought I might invite you all to jump on the pillion and come for a little ride out with me. So let's go. Yes, it's me again, and we're off out for another little ride out. This morning I've not got my mate with me. Meteor Man. I keep looking in the mirror, I miss him when he's not there, but we went out yesterday for a little bimble round, but I had a bit of trouble with my recording equipment, so I couldn't use that footage. Anyway, I've got a little errand to do today, which has fetched me out. So here I am. I'm crossing the moors. I'm on the tops, cutting across from Spire Town over to Darley-Dale. And I've got to just call in and do a little errand. And then take a run round some local lanes and might share a little bit of local knowledge, if I can remember any. This road we're heading across now takes us down Roseley Bar. I don't know if that's the proper name for it, but that's what all the locals have always called it, Roseley Bar. I must look on the map and see if that's its name, because sometimes these things get named and it's not the proper name, is it? I'll just see if I can stop here somewhere and share the view. I'll pull on here, just 2 minutes, and just park Guy there. Let his engine cut out with the side stand, and we'll just stand on top of here. And as you go over this brow, this is one of the best views ever. You can see for miles, and that's the Derbyshire Dales in front of you, and it's lovely, isn't it? So we'll crack on. Cantoner, as they used to say. So we're dropping down Roseley Bar now, just going over the top now, and there's some little tight hairpin bends down here, which I've caught 1 or 2 lorry drivers and bus drivers out if they ignore the signs and follow the sat-nav, because it's very tight, and this one here is very steep. And there we go, pick our way around there. Of course, in the old days this little road was only used by locals. Everybody went by the main roads, but now with sat-nav you just type in shortest distance and it takes you through all the little lanes and everything, doesn't it? So there are no secret roads anymore, are there? Right, so we're coming out into the open. I don't know whether you can see this view properly here, but if I look over there straight ahead at that angle, That's the valley going up to Bakewell. Over to the right there, that valley going up there takes you up to Chatsworth. And the valley to the left of me, if you follow it down there to the left, that takes you down into Darleydale. It's a bit bumpy here, but Darleydale and through to Matlock. And this is the village of Roseley. Not Rowsley, it's Roseley, as in row your boat. So I'm going to just cut you off for a while now, because like I say, I'm just nipping down the A6 here, just to my brother's house, because I've got a little errand to run for him. So I'll catch you in a short while. Bye bye for now. Right, so that's our kid sorted out. Bless him. My brother's got multiple sclerosis, unfortunately, and now we're just putting him some new batteries in his buggy so he can get out and about this summer, hopefully. So his batteries weren't holding charge anymore. So that's him seen too. And we've turned off down through Roseley village. There's the little school here, look. And over the River Wye. Now then, what's coming here? Camper van. Yeah. I'm going to go up that hillside there and have a little jingle around these little lanes. Roseley Cricket Club on the left. It's a steep little hill there, so farmers stopped and parking there by the look of it. This hill here is called Pillough. P-I-L-O-U-G-H. Pillough. There's some nice views from up here. You can see right the way down Darleydale down there. That little hillock there. I'll just stop here, let you have a look. Look at that, lovely view down the valley. Beasts are all grazing in the field. Beautiful. That's down towards Matlock there. That hillock there, I used to ride motorbikes over that as a lad. There's a few bluebells out at the moment. It's nice up here. We used to come up here exploring as lads on bicycles. We'd put some sandwiches in the saddlebag and we'd disappear for the day. They're my mates. Bit of a sharp turn here. We're going across to Stanton Lees. Phone box there still. I don't know if it's got a phone in it. No, I think it's got some sort of contraption in you, probably a defibrillator. Yes, look down the valley there. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Blossom on the trees, all the leaves are coming out again. It's a really nice time of year. Everything's coming back to life after sleeping over winter. Sheep in the field with the lambs, look. Yeah, so we're not in the Peak District here, but it's a beautiful bit of countryside. Oh, lambs are getting out under the gate. He's going to let me go past him. Thank you very much, young man. Now that's a bit of dry stone walling. You wouldn't want to pick a fight with the man that was lifting them, would you? Coming round into Stanton Lees. There's two Stantons on this hillside. At one end it's Stanton Lees, and at the other end Stanton in the Peak. This, as the sign says, is Stanton Lees. So I'm going to take a right here. I'm not going to go down into the bottom, back down into Darley. Oh, road ahead closed. Oh well, best laid plans of mice and men. I am not going up there, am I? There's the big wide open valley, look. Darley Dale this is. This guy's very cautious, which is a good thing, because you don't know what you're going to meet around these corners, do you? Right, so I'm going to... Oh, I can't turn right there. Road closed. But which road is it? We'll go up and see if we can get through. Road ahead closed. If I can't go straight on, I'll turn right and come back round in a loop. I'll just crawl up here nice and steady. Look at the flowers on the side here. Hey, glorious, aren't they? Right, let's see. So which road is it that's closed? That one, the one I wanted to go up, so we'll come back round. Not to worry. A long way from the sea he is. With his little boat. That's a shame. I wanted to go round there, but still. don't know what they're doing. They're probably they're doing some road maintenance. There have been one or two roads in Derbyshire that have suffered from slippage lately. I'm not saying that's what it is, but yeah, there's been one or two closures due to slippage, subsidence. So what I'll do, I'll go past this big dry stone wall that we passed earlier, made from big boulders, look, huge lumps, and we'll take a left for Stanton in the Peak, the other Stanton. Nice and quiet up here, you don't get so much traffic. There's a quarry open here, owned by Marshalls, Daleview Quarry. They cut the gritstone out there. And Marshalls was a company that started in Errand in Yorkshire, I think. Now you can see the quarry there. I wonder if we can look into it from further on. No, that's a shame. I like to see the quarries. It's nice to see the natural stone exposed. And when the quarries are abandoned, they become a haven for wildlife. I know people will be shouting at me now saying, oh, quarries are the most evil thing on earth, but you need stones. Why should we get stones from India or some other country? We've got plenty here, so let's use our own resources, I say. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is the t'other Stanton. This is Stanton in the Peak. Coming down to a giveaway here. Now then, we'll go left. We'll go to Birchover. Or as the locals call it, Bircher. Well, there's not many locals left in Derbyshire now that still use Derbyshire dialect. Look at that for open countryside there. What a fantastic view, eh? You can see right across several valleys there. I'll just pull up and turn my helmet. Hopefully you'll get a good view of it. Look at that, eh? Absolutely magnificent. Yeah. I've been all over, but it's always good to get back to Derbyshire. Right, we'll go a little circular route. Right, up here is where the Nine Ladies is, and you get lots of tourists now. When I was a lad, locals used to come up and have a walk round, but that was it. But you get all the so-called druids now, especially summer solstice. They'll all be up here. This on the left is birch over stone, and they cut the gritstone out and saw it and dress it for fancy building projects. That's the road that's closed. That's the one I wanted to go on. But still, no matter. We're dropping down into Birchover now. This was a little quarrying village where these new houses are on the right. I used to come up here and there used to be all work sheds and things. There used to be masons chiselling away, dressing building stone. But no more. Birchover village. Thank you. The Red Lion. I'm not sure if there still is, but there used to be a well inside the pub there that had a glass cover over it, and you could see down the well. This is the Druids pub, and that stack of rocks behind there are the Druid rocks. So I think there was some Druid worshipping going on around here back in the day. Well, there still is in summer when they all come out of hiding and put their fancy dress on and go up to the Nine Ladies and leave lots of litter and light campfires. Alright, that's Birchover done. I'm dropping down onto the main road now. Down the bottom. Right, I'm going to turn right here. Nothing coming that way, and away we go. Yes, I keep looking in the mirror for my mate, but he's not there. He's missing this little ride out. Yeah. Meteor man. He loves that 350 Meteor. It is a good little bike. I took one of the 350 Classics out on test ride, and it was a toss-up between the 350 Classic and the Guerrilla. I tried them both, and I went for the Guerrilla. The Classic was just like riding along in an armchair. It was absolutely fantastic. Lovely little engine. But the only thing was, if you try to overtake, you've got to be careful, because you haven't just got the oomph to go, if you know what I mean. Whereas this Guerrilla, if you need it, it's there. It will just zip past things. and it's just right for bimbling round little lanes like today. Right, so we're going to do a sharp right here. That's going to take me back up to Stanton in the Peak. Turn the indicator on, Kev, don't ride along with that on. Yeah, it won't be the first time that Meteor Man has had to come up the side of me and, and tell me to turn my indicator off, because unfortunately the green light that tells you that the indicator's on this dashboard is very small and not very bright, and I do tend to leave them on a bit. More often than not I'll use hand signals. Right, so coming back up into Stanton, and there are wild deer around here that come from the Stanton estates. This big wall here is bordering the Stanton estate. Yeah, so it's, yeah, you don't see them very often, but you can see a deer on the road. There are signs down in the bottom on that main road warning you about them. Oh, we're coming into the village. Ooh, a bit of new tarmac. Just go slow through the village. And there's the one and only pub on the right called the Flying Childers. Unspoilt pub of the year. My mate used to run that. I don't know if he still does. Got a stone steeple there, look. That's unusual. Usually slate. Right, we want to do a left here. Yeah, so Guy the Guerrilla, he's just right for these little lanes because he's so light and nimble. I wonder if I can stop at a viewpoint again down here and give you another good look. The lady there taking advantage of the scenery, taking a photo. Right, look at that. What a view, eh? That's the main A6 down there. The bus that you can see, the white bus, oh, it's gone behind a tree now. That's on the road coming down from Mulgrave, and the town up in the distance there is Bakewell. So if you go down to the A6 there, go left, you go up to Bakewell, turn right, and it takes you down to Matlock, down through Darley-Dale. Yeah, I've been looking at this all my life, but I don't get fed up of it. We'll go a bit further. Not going to be too long. I want to keep my videos fairly short because I think you can have too much of me droning on. So we're coming round again in a circle, round to the top of Pillough, where we went up from Roseley. And instead of going back down that way, I'm going to take you down another little tiny lane my mates used to race down it on bicycles. God help us if there was a tractor coming the other way. As you'll see, right, we want to turn left here and it's very sharp. Very sharp. Right, that's the one back on us there. We came up there straight ahead, we're going down this one way. It'll take us time down here because there's grass in the middle and you can't see very far. I'll just chug down here. I'm in second gear. Please slow down, animals and people crossing. Absolutely. Yes, like I say, you can meet a tractor on here. Yeah, so Guy the Guerrilla, I've put him that little screen on which keeps the flies off my clocks, and when I steam it off, I'm not steaming the clocks then, I'm just steaming the flies off the little screen, which I recommend. And I've put a little video on of me fitting it. If anybody wants to buy one and do it, it might just help you. It's an easy job. And also I've put heated grips on this bike. I've not got them on today, but they are a godsend. They're the Oxford premium adventure grips. I put them on after someone on a Facebook group advised me that and he was right. And I've put a little video on of me fitting them. So if anybody wants to look at that, if you want to put heated grips on your Guerrilla, it might just help you, give you a little bit more confidence if you've never done anything like that before. It is a fiddly job, but if you've got a bit of DIY capability and some tools, you should be able to do it. In fact, you don't need that many tools, it's just fiddly. Right, we're down the bottom now. And away we go. Yeah. Back in the 1970s, I had a mate come down here. I think he was on his Guerrilla record, which they just nip on a little bit, them Guerrillas would. And he took it a bit too fast over this humpback bridge, and he ended up in that field there on the left. And it was a nasty accident, and he was injured, but nothing too serious. But he'd got an open face helmet on with one of those big visors down to the level of your chin, and the visor snapped and it went under his skin on his forehead, a piece of the plastic, and up under his scalp. Oh, but he fully recovered. That's why we wear full face helmets. We don't have open face helmets anymore. No. Yes, so that's a little circular tour look. We've got Pillough on the right again there. The River Wye on the right. All these meadows flood in winter. Coming back down into Roseley. Old mate of mine runs that farm. I've not seen him for donkey's years. I hope he's still okay. Right, so we're going back over that hill in front of us. And the other side of that hill is Chesterfield and home. Slow down for the village. Stay there, Mr. Range Rover. There we are, up Beeley Bar. No, Roseley Bar. Oh, now what? Oh, crikey. What are you doing? Right. We're on Roseley Bar again. Climbing. I'll give it the gun. Come on, guy, you can do it. Oh, yes. Oh, it's bumpy there. Very bumpy. And that shakes your teeth out. Look at the traffic. That's your right away, mate. You were there first. Thank you anyway, thank you. Give him a nod. Take it in first round here. And first gear round here. Nearly home now. Not far now. Coming down into town. So I hope you've enjoyed your little ride out with me. And if you have, please like and subscribe. And tell your friends about it. Hopefully you can jump on the pillion and come out again with me. So it's goodbye from me. Bye bye.